Cellar dweller Richmond had struck form, winning 3 of the last 4, with Jack Reiwoldt, the linchpin of the Tigers' success, kicking 33 goals in 6 games. Ryan O'Keefe celebrated his 200th game for Sydney, as the Swans welcomed back Ty Kennelly and Henry Playfair. 2 of 4 changes following the 25-point loss to Collingwood last week. The Tigers were looking for payback following the 55-point loss in round 3. Ben Nason got Richmond rolling, scrambling through the opening goal.
Diving in with the soles of his feet, Mason gets a goal.
Ryan Moore put Sydney in front before Trent Dennis-Lane felt the Tigers' early tackling pressure. Reiwoldt got the thumbs up from the umpire for a mark, and he didn't let it go to waste.
20 metres out. A mark like that deserves a goal. He got it.
Reiwoldt with a clean take to set up his second before ruckman Shane Mumford was offered a choice.
You can have the point or you want another kick. You can have the point or you can take another kick. Yep, no worries.
Hey, you always want an umpire with a sense of humour. Could you imagine a ruckman saying, I'll take the point?
The Swans up by 3 points at the first change, and Reiwoldt lifted the Tigers once more.
Oh, a big pack, Reiwoldt. He's taken the mark, has he? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he looked good in number 12.
Jared McVeigh continued the seesaw for the lead.
McVeigh loads it up and kicks the ball through the middle for a goal.
Brett Delidio got into a tangle that saw him come off injured.
Oh, no. That's yuck.
Mitch Farmer ploughed through from outside 50 to inch Richmond back in front.
Farmer, who is a long kick, lines up. This one's got the carry. It's a goal.
McVeigh sharp as an arrow to pilot through his second. J.Bolton blunt with his tackling, while Mike Pike's ruck work gave McVeigh an open go.
McVeigh is in space, lines them up, no trouble at all. He's got 3.
At half-time, Sydney led Richmond 42-30. Moore booted through his second goal to give the Swans breathing space. Ben McGlynn tripped the Tigers' short kick out and lengthened the gap to 4 goals.
As he comes in and kicks the goal down.
Despite spurned chances during the first 3 quarters, Sydney continued to roll clear, with Adam Goodes landing his first of the game and Canadian-born rugby convert Mike Pike with the first of his new career.
And Pike goes through and kicks a goal.
That's how you want to kick your first one. Just put it over the top of the grandstand.
Sydney led 71-38 before Richmond replied with 2 goals in 90 seconds from Dustin Martin and Ben Griffiths.
Kick is on the way and he splits the middle. Lovely kick.
When the Tigers needed someone to continue the surge, Reiwoldt was the jack in the box.
Oh, over the top, Reiwoldt. Oh, what a mark.
That's what you want. See ball, go ball, get ball.
The Swans up by 14 points at the final change.
Yeah, they're back within range now.
Chris Newman with a captain's goal to get the Tigers in the mood at the start of the last quarter.
He spots that, he goes for home, and he kicks a goal.
21-year-old Trent Dennis-Lane with his first goal in his debut game, as Richmond leaned on Reiwoldt to stay in touch.
It looks good. He's a young champion, isn't he? He's kicked 5 and they keep on coming.
Andrew Collins the worse for wear after colliding with Lewis Roberts-Thompson, as Newman potted his second to keep the gap in single figures.
Is that Newman again?
Wow.
What a goal.
This game's tough.
Collins shook off the effects of the Roberts-Thompson challenge to get the Tigers within 2 points.
Richmond keep on coming.
Inside the last 3 minutes, Collins was on call again.
Reiwoldt, oh no, didn't need him.
There he is
Again. They knocked him out a moment ago, and now he kicks his third, and they're in front.
The Tigers' victory lifting them off the bottom of the league, their first success over Sydney since the 05 season. Richmond winning 89 to Sydney 85. Charles Christian, Big Pond Sport.